Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome back. 9 o'clock this morning, and got a couple of nice little runners and CPL, and everything else looks a little flat, but I think we're going to have a pretty exciting day. Good to see you all, everyone. Michael, Grant, good to see you all. All of everyone, cyber traders, all your new trial members, and everybody on social media. First of all, just remember some great news coming out. I'm really excited about tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Cyber Expo. So hopefully everybody got the link to that. We'll just post it. We got it up there right there on the screen. If you're joining us on social media, here's that link. Just click on that link right there. You can get registered at cybertradinguniversity.com, and we'll love to get you guys in there. It's going to be a 2-day event. It's our biggest event of the year, and especially going into the end of this year, I know some of the gurus in there are going to have a lot to talk about and get you guys prepared for 2026, all right? So just remember, please click on that link and register if you're watching on social media. I know a lot of you guys in the cyber group room and our trading floor are going to be there, so it's going to be fun. And any classes you missed, don't worry, they're going to be recorded. As long as you register, it will be, you'll be able to access it, all right? So your most favorite presenters and educators are going to be there. All right. But in the meantime, let's talk about what happened. We got a nice little move on this NCPL. The big news out there is the Warner Brothers buyout. So I still own it. I don't know. There's this big little war going on from what I heard with Warner Brothers. So this is kind of the deal that's going on. Netflix bought it. Okay. And they're not taking, I guess some of the public, some of the local channels. So that's number one. Paramount is taking the whole thing. They want the whole thing. I don't know if they're going to give them the whole thing. They offered them more money, and obviously the owner of Oracle is backing them up on it. But then the other rumor I hear about it is that Warner Brothers is in 50 billion plus in debt. Okay. Now, I don't know how you make money when you're that much in debt, but I guess, listen, the name's a name, right? The name's a name. Sometimes they don't care about you making money. They got the name, and eventually they'll figure it out after that. But it is a pretty big deal. So we'll see how Warner Brothers plays out. But the funny part about this whole little long-term chart, I want to point this out, and this is very educational. This looks very similar to the Twitter, when Twitter got bought out. And they just kept fighting with Elon Musk. They wanted more. They were undervalued. Meanwhile, the company's losing money, right? Everyone cashed out of that company. But and that was a big tobacco when that came in. But it kind of chart looks very similar. So it might stall here. You might get a little bit of a bidding war out here. And all you need is two companies. You just need two companies, and who is more desperate than the other to buy it out. But as we know, the bid's already up at 30. It's hovering around 27.50. So we'll see how that works out. I own it right around here, around the 27.10.20 number. I think I have it right here once it opened up in the gate. So I'm right around there, but I'm holding on to it. It's not going down. I know that it's not going down, but it only can go up from here. They're both bidding it, and that's where the number is. So we'll see how that works out. Now, what else is moving on? There was a couple. Yesterday was really good, by the way. We had a great trading day in the market for some of you. But the morning wasn't great other than the Warner Brothers took off. But we had a lot of really nice stocks that moved up in it. So for some of you missed out, let's tell you what you missed and what to look forward if you come and join us today. So we had the NVIDIA trade, NVDA, but that really wasn't the one that I was really excited about. They had the news that came out on it. I think we sent out the news we on our alert service, what made that NVIDIA made a pop. And obviously, you don't have to trade NVIDIA. You could trade NVDL, which is the cheaper one. You could trade the high yield NVDY. But those stocks right there, due to some news that came out, I forgot off the top of my head, we have it in there and now Twitter, and then also on our alert service and on Telegram, you can review it. But that really wasn't the most exciting ones. These stocks started moving pretty well. I want to put these back on the watch list. WVA was really, really good. That moved up pretty good. And remember, these stocks that we find in the day trade do turn up on the swing trade. So this stock being up pretty nicely from 8 to 18 yesterday Actually, now it's still up more. Very, very strong stock. That stock looks really, really nice. I'm putting it back on the watch list. You also really nice, but a little bit on the expensive side. That stock ran from 46 up to 48. That one, I'm not putting it back on the watch list, but that one did really, really well. I hate looking at this stock, Carvana, CVNA, but I feel like I have to punish myself, okay? Really have to punish myself. Carvana is just kicking ass. This thing is just unbelievable. It's expensive, I know, but remember, these are the things that we teach you when you can kind of trade more of the, you can do the options, trade on those. We have a lot of you that day trade options here. Also, TWG, a very unbelievable afternoon running stock. This thing started around $10, around 12, 12.30. What a great runner up. Thing ran to 25. Fabulous day trade. It was probably, from the look of it, it was a short squeeze. And how do I know it was a short squeeze? You don't have stocks that go from $10 to 27 down to 650. Okay, just doesn't happen. Great short squeeze. Another one. WBuy was also another nice afternoon runner. You could see that thing just went from 250 up to $5, another 100% mover. ALT, that one, another afternoon runner, $5 to $6, right around there. OCUL. That thing also, another great little runner, ran from $14 to $16. All right. And then obviously the shorts, we had Tesla and Netflix going down. So really, really, really good day. Did I miss anything? Why do I feel like I'm missing something? Am I missing one stock? I feel like I'm missing one stock here. Yeah, the news on it was a report from the U.S. Commerce of opened up exports to, NVIDIA's chip up to China. That was the news on that one. Did I miss something here? I feel like I'm missing a stock. Oh, is it this one? I think it was this one right here. No, it wasn't in Netflix. It was GPCR. Yeah, that was the one right there. So that was the one I missed. So this one, it was a category 5, but this stock, let me bring up 2 days to show you what happened. So this stock was trading right around $35, and you could see it right here, right at 9:30. It was already at 45. This was the big run right there. So this one, and I covered it in phase 3, but right around that $65 price range. I mean, this thing was up huge, right? And all of a sudden, it ran all the way up to 95, almost 100. I know a lot of you here did kill it on this stock. Listen, you don't have to buy 1,000. If you bought 100 shares, okay, which would have been a $6,500 investment. If you sold it at where we sold it, I got out at 92. I know some people were trying to peak at 100. I got at 92. But let's just say you bought at 65 and you sold it at 75. You made 10 points. There's your $1,000 trade right there. But that was a great, great trade too. Also, I've got to mention that one. But remember, it's all about tradable and non-tradable too. So if you missed yesterday, don't worry about it. I always say it all the time. Today's a brand new day, and I always look at it as Groundhog's Day. Groundhog's Day is, it's always a repeat. Whatever you missed, stock market, I always guarantee one thing, it's never going out of business. So you didn't miss anything. Anyway, is today going to be as good as a day? As of right now, I'm not seeing that many great moving stocks in pre-market. You had this stock right here, this is the crazy part about this stock. This is a penny stock, okay? People are like, wait a minute, how's it a penny stock when it's trading at $70, $100? You see there's no level 2 quotes. When there's no level 2 quotes, that means it doesn't trade on a Nasdaq National. So we're not trading that stock, okay? So scratch it out. That means we have no data on that. XCUR gapped up really big after hours, kind of flatline. It's only up because of yesterday, but we're not trading that one. The NCPL, the one I just told you just now, NCPL, it's got great volume, 35 million in pre-market. It's got some really nice orders over here. Let me slap this over here for you. You can see the big orders right there. A lot of green balls, a couple of big little orders out there. So this one looks pretty nice. Is it going to continue with the trend? As of right now, the trend is your friend and it is up. So we'll now it's too late to be in it, but we'll have to wait till 9:30. ATMV, this one's up huge from after hours, but it's not really going anywhere. VOR, gapped up pretty big early this morning, but now it's back with 14. Now it's down to 10. I don't like that. Okay. I don't like this one either. Remember, the trend is your friend. You don't buck that trend. SNTI, another one, $2.50 to $4 backed off. It's at support levels. I mean, listen, we're down to number 7 on the watch list as the big percentage gainers. That's not a good sign. Okay. So far, not that much going on. STAA, ugly spread. Mama, we traded this stock before, but you could see it's not really going anywhere as of today. It was gapped up from yesterday. Same thing with Vince. Now we're starting to get close to the 10% tile, which is where we scratch. Losers, what do we have in losers? We know why TWG is down. Can we get a good dead cat bounce? It did pretty good yesterday. I'm putting on the watch list. It is going to be a category 3 to a 4 as of right now, what I can see. But putting it on there, I love when stocks get destroyed like that. This one gapped up pretty big, but it's kind of flat. I'm going to pass on that. Wheeler, this stock, you could see long-term got destroyed, and it's only getting more destroyed. That is terrible. Okay. This one just gapped up, made up the list. Anything else out there as in shorts go? That does it there. New York Stock Exchange, we got a buyout with Alex over here, Alexander and Baldwin. Is that Baldwin the doorknobs? Okay, it could be. TROW, good spread, decent volume, trending up. Looks like it's testing some resistance close to 5. We'll put that on the watch list. TWOX. Let me go check and see what the orders look like out there. TROX. See what we got. What happened here? Oops. Okay, spelled cancel. What I got over here? I have it already up here. That's why. What happened when you type it in twice? I didn't realize it. But yeah, here's the sellers out here: $6.50, $6, and $5.50. So we got some orders out there. Looks like the order here of 5 looks like he just pulled his order, so that doesn't look too terrible. Good levels on that one. Ugly stock, no volume, no movement, no nothing. KOLD is moving up pretty nicely. If that means that if that's going up, Boyle is going down. So Boyle taking a little bit of a big hit. These stocks are pretty volatile, but they're kind of difficult to trade following orders. Anything else on the losers? DDD, Space taking a little bit of a hit. And that pretty much does it. Brain name goes, we're going to put the Warner Brothers back on there, WBD. Okay, I don't know if that thing is over. A couple of the stocks I want you to be very careful. Chipotle is at a major support levels. I personally, huge fan, don't like it. If it gets even close to 40 cents, 33.40, I'm out. Okay, I'm just telling you right now. It's been a little bit on a downtrend. I'm a big fan of it. I know a lot of us own it right around here, around $31. But it was a gap fill. But the trend right now is obviously not looking pretty good right there. And SMR, we did really well on that one. Good buyer out there. But some of these stocks are not starting to break that resistance. I'd rather sit in cash. I'd rather wait than anything else. So remember, I could flip 1 minute, you're driving, you think you're doing great, and you're speeding, nothing's happening, you're getting a great time. And next thing you know, you're looking and you're starting to see cops down the road and like, I'm not going to make the time that I want. It's the same thing. I got ways of using my metaphors, but it's the same thing. I could be a big fan of a stock. I could love it. We own it at good prices, but when you're getting close to those resistance, we're going to get out. Let's get ready for the market open up. Right, guys, don't forget, if you want to come and join us, if you're watching on social media and you want to join our trading floor, take your phone, do it right now before I close it. Scan that QR code. Also, don't forget, tomorrow, Cyber Expo. We got 2 great days from 10 o'clock up to 4 o'clock. We're going to be there all day. We got 10 of my favorite friends that are probably the most educated gurus in this industry to educate you in trading. It's our biggest event of the year. Please make sure you register for it. And like I said, if you can't be there all day, they're going to be recorded. As long as you register, we'll send you the archives for it, and we'll send you the shorts, okay? So it's a great event. It's the final event of the year. Don't miss it. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes. Me, Josh, and Rich will be right back. Don't go anywhere. We'll be trading with you. And if you're watching on social media, like I said, click on that QR code or register from the link that we posted in the chat, and we'll see you in the trading room, and we'll see you for the Cyber Expo. Good luck, everybody. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.